Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Hello everybody and welcome to the duck adventure for September the 30th. It's 9:30 actually and the fog is just starting to lift here. So I'm going to go down. The ducks have been sleeping really quiet, so I don't think anything's here. But I'm going to do my recon and just in case. But the fog has been so bad. Actually, you can see the lake out there. You can just start to see the lake. So, and I know when it's really foggy, the ducks won't even go to the lake. So let's get this recon done. And then if it's clear, we'll get the we're going to clear it, and then we'll get the ducks out. Just look at them. They've been sleeping all morning. Yes, I know, ducks. All right. All right, so let's go down here and do this recon. Well, let's light the aerial grenade off here. All right. All right, let's get the ducks out. I think you know this predator thing. I think it's getting less and less of a risk. I don't know. It's been well, it feels like forever to me because I'm living it, but you know, really it hasn't been that long. But it seems that there's just no predator action. The ducks aren't freaking. They're calm going up and down the swamp. Doug hasn't lost his marbles. Everything's been calm. No sightings, no dead carcasses. It's like I've made it so difficult for them here, and with my vigilance, and the recons in the morning and every day, aerial grenades going off. I think the predators are just avoiding us now. We've just made it just far too difficult for them to feed at the buffet. As it is actually now, it's impossible for them to sneak up. Absolutely impossible. Just too much wide open area now. And especially with Doug, he's really getting really aggressive as far as the property. Last night he actually got very aggressive, and there was nothing there. He just decided to strut his stuff. Well, maybe there was something there, but I didn't see anything. And he takes it very serious now, and he runs the perimeter. It's almost like he knows he's securing the perimeter. It's really neat to see actually, because he's come a long way. Considering he got here, I think it was April 22nd, April 15th, I think he got here. So it's the end of September. The dog is, he is. This is his home. This is his property. and he's defending it, and he's taking it quite serious. I don't see anything, man. This is all right. I'm gonna get the big camera, and we're gonna let these guys out. Just look at them. Yes, ducks. I know. It should be a really fast morning rush today, because like I said, right now it's 9:45, so the ducks have got to be really worked up. It'll be a 2-gate morning rush here, because it would be just too much of a stampede. Actually, by the time I come back out with the camera, getting Doug here, they're probably going to be worked into a frenzy. Oh, what a difference now. Doug, he doesn't like being left alone. He gets really wound up. He's going to go have his morning bomb right now, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, he's smelling. Oh, he might be just smelling for the right location to drop it. All right, let's open the gates here. I'm going to open the big gate. Temperatures drop really. It's right off. It's only, right now it's only 12 degrees. That's what's causing the fog today. Oh yeah, and everybody who keeps saying, you know, change this gate, I want to show you something, guys. This is a slope that goes down, and that's a slope that goes up. The gate won't open up unless I cut all that out, and then I've got the problem of, in the winter, the snow. That's why the gate opens in. And I hope that clears it up for everybody. Doug, come here. I know you're excited. Come here, Dougie. Oh, I know. He's so wound up right now. Alright, I just lost my dog. He's gone somewhere. I'm trying to get in front of them to get a little different action going here, guys. Look at that for a mess of duck heads, huh? Like that looks like a lot of ducks when you do it this way. Oh, and there's Doug. Bolt of lightning just ran by. Oh, Doug, he's so excited. Come here, Dougie. Oh, Simple, come here. Come here. Oh, you're a nut. Oh, I know, Doug. He's wound up this morning. No. Oh, you. Doug's giving me some major love in here for some reason. Alright, so they should start here. I've screwed up their morning by coming to this side of the yard. So we'll see what this does for us. Oh, no, they're coming towards us. Oh, no, they see Doug in there. Oh, Doug's going to hurt him. See, the fog, the ducks don't like the fog. But I gotta get them on the water because it's safer in the water than it is in the yard with the fog. Come on, ducks. This really screwed them up by me coming to this side of the yard. Oh no, there they're going. The rush has started. Look at that. You can feel the mist in the air. The fog is so thick, the air is wet. Look at Mo. He's looking gorgeous. It looks like he's got his feathers now. Actually, he's the whitest Muscovy of last year's Muscovies. The females are still looking pretty bad. Mo going over with his females. It's a shame we lost that female underneath the straw pile. We lost so many ducks this year. Look at that, Doug's going over there on his own to get the ducks to come over. Look at these guys over there. There's marble duck, or leopard duck, whatever you want to call it. God, it's a gorgeous looking duck. I love the color of it. Look at these ducks. Come on, ducks, out of here. Oh, no, look at this. They won't go down. The fog. They do not like the fog. Yeah, I know, Doug. The fog, I'm just starting to see the other side of the lake right now, so. And you can tell, you know, they're right at the edge looking. Should have had a sweater under my jacket. The damp air, it's really cooling here. Oh, is this a partial fly here? We should get some good flying action here. Oh, Doug. He's over there herding the ducks. Yeah, the ducks aren't too keen about going to the swamp. Oh, Doug's got his head up. Maybe there is something here. Well, if he makes an appearance, Doug's going to be going after him full speed. Yeah, something's got Doug's interest. Well, we'll let Doug do his job because I can't see anything, but Doug's nose obviously can. There's a better chance of him, you know, putting a run on it than me getting a shot off. And you know, predators, if they get chased enough by dogs, they stop coming around. Look at these ducks. I was hoping to get some good flying here this morning, but I guess this fog is screwing them up. Look at this. These ducks. Come on, ducks. We got a whole big rush down to the lake, and you guys are back here. Nobody wants to fly for us this morning. Oh, we got one flying right now. Oh, they just jumped the line. That's all they did. Oh, there's another one. know, it disappeared, you know, maybe we went right to the lake. I was hoping, my plan was to go up the tree, but the way the rush went there, didn't work out for us. It's so funny, the Peking ducks try to copy the Muscovies. I just watched one try to fly. Come on, ducks, let's go. Let's go, duckies. We gotta get out of the yard. Oh, there's another one flying. You know, I think this year we have more flying action than last year. I don't remember this much flying action. Like, I remembered at the end last year in November, but I don't remember, September, October with any flying. Oh, look at these ducks behind me. They thought I didn't notice them. Actually, they're small in here. One of these Muscovies might take off. Come on, ducks. Let's get out of here. Come on, girls. And boys. That's a couple males. Oh, this one's going to go. No, not a full fly. Look at these stragglers behind us today. Look at one track line in the mud. Come on, ducks. Let's go. Drilling in the mud. Go in the lake and drill. Holy mackerel, they're just obsessed with the mud this morning. Come on, out of here. Doug's chasing frogs right now. he's off predator patrol. He's taking a break. Okay, these guys are ridiculous. Are you gonna fly? Come on. No. Oh, just a little bit of fly. Not much. These might be younger Muscovies. I never tagged any of the Muscovies because I don't have any intentions of culling any of the Muscovy females. The males, I do. I'm only going to keep Mo. All right, you gonna jump? You gonna fly for us, duck? Come on. You can fly. You're a female. Nope, you're gonna walk. Oh, Doug's gone over to the coyote trail. Oh, he missed the big rush down the creek because of these stragglers behind. You know, there's no new trails down in the grass down here. You know, unless the coyotes pass all the time, but there just doesn't seem to be any marks anymore down here. Look at these guys. Man, you're in the wrong place, ducks. Get out of here. This is not the safe place to be. Actually, Doug's, something's got his attention here. Maybe there was something down here. He's really interested in the smells. Oh, we just missed the Muscovy flying to the lake. Oh. I was watching Doug here in these stragglers, and I looked up and there's a duck flying all the way down the creek. Holy mackerel, they've drilled this so much, it's dangerous to walk on. Every step I'm taking, I'm sinking like 9 inches, 10 inches, 12 inches. Come on, duckies, let's go. Doug's doing a perimeter walk here. I couldn't imagine the duck adventure this year without Doug. I'm so glad I got him as a co-star. That was a gift from the reality show. God sent me Doug. He knew I was going to need a helper. The right kind of helper too. He certainly has. Doug has not been he's been unbelievable actually. Every day I'm so happy that he's helping me. You know, I can relax in the house and I leave him out and he patrols the yard and he actively watches the ducks. Like, it's not like it's just a little bit. When he's outside with the ducks, he's always near them and he's laying by them. And then the ducks, they come over and lay by him. Oh, this one might, we might have some flying action here. It looked like she was going to jump. Are you going to jump for us, Muscovy? Jump up in the air and start flapping those wings. Give us a show. No. Yeah, the ducks are sticking right close to this end here. I'll give you a shot. They're not venturing too far out on the lake this morning. The fog. It was so thick here this morning. This time of year, you know. It's the cool air, warm water. And right where Doug's walking now, I can't walk there anymore. Actually, he just fell in. That right now, that little island there in the middle of the creek, I walked on it all year. You know, I'm standing there with the shotgun. You know, I've done. Now I can't go in there. The other day I stepped in and I sunk and I was like, okay, don't go here anymore. The ducks have drilled around the edge of it so much now that the whole thing's floating. I think if I had like a little 10-horse motor on my aluminum boat, I could actually wrap a cable around that thing and pull it out and take it out to the lake, because it's just floating now. The whole thing's floating. And I sink as soon as I get on it now. Doug, you saw him sinking. It's no longer attached to the ground. The ducks have drilled it right out. All right, well, that's the morning rush. No incident. Ducks seem to be safe, except these guys are, see, now that, it's been so long since they've been attacked by a predator, now they're hanging around in the creek. Which is a good sign, but I don't like them hanging around right here. Now they're getting out and walking along the creek. It's like, and they're drilling. And they're drilling it now, Doug can't even walk down there anymore. They've drilled it out so much, he sinks along the edge of the creek. And he's been running the edge of the creek. Well, see, they're all hanging around this end. The fog. Oh, Muscovy's getting out. Oh, Muscovy, get out of here. Look at that. That's the wrong place to be. Alright, I'm going to try to get Doug to go up the creek here. Send him up. That'll usually spook him up. But I got to turn the camera off here because it's a little bit tricky for me to walk. Like, I'll just show you right here. Like, look at this. They've drilled this all out. I used to be able to walk right here because there's the stump I used to stand on, and they have drilled this right out, this whole circle. Like, that piece in the center is just floating. Like, they're making the creek. Well, last year the ducks made it bigger. They made the creek bigger. And this year's flock's doing it again. All right, I'm gonna get Doug to go up there and spook the ducks farther out. I almost forgot yesterday when I was actually leaving the property to go to help my friend move. The Muscovies went down to the creek while I was leaving in the truck. I looked down, and just now the Muscovies were heading down to the creek. So I don't know if this is a trend that they're going to start heading down. But yesterday, just as I was leaving, I looked out the window of my truck and I saw 4 Muscovies down at the creek, and they were the yard Muscovies from last year. So I don't know, maybe they are starting to get an interest in the lake again. But I was just walking back and Doug just spooked them, and they headed back to the yard, but they were coming down this way. And normally they're up, in the middle of the yard. So who knows, maybe the Muscovies are going to start coming down. Well, we do have some Muscovies, last year's Muscovies, finally working their way to the lake. I was in the pen here, and I just was filling their feed up, and even filling the feed up, they weren't interested. There's mows in there with a couple females at the feeder right now, but they're starting to get interest in the lake. There they are. They're so slow. Like, look how slow. They've been doing this walking down here for like 10 minutes. They stop, they look, they wait. It's like they're really cautious. But there's some other ducks that have come back from the lake, and they're in the creek. Is there a duck there? Yeah, there's one. For some reason the ducks are hanging in the creek again. Not a good thing. So, but they're, the Muscovies are going out. Last year's Muscovies, they're showing interest. There's one up there, and then, like I said, there's 2 in there with Mo. So it's, more and more going down every day. Who knows? Maybe they'll start going with a rush and become part of the flock. I just had to show you who's waiting at my door. Look at this. There's Duck and Doug. It's unbelievable, this dog with the ducks. And the ducks with the dog. Look at that. A little rough looking Muscovy. She looks like she's starting to get her feathers though. Her new feathers, I mean. I can see some ruffled look on her. So she might be getting her new growth. But she's with Doug. I don't know if I'm wondering if it's the same Muscovy. He seems to attract them. Well, I just put the ducks in the pen and I was doing a walk around on the pen. Because every night I do a walk around to make sure, everything's all right, and there's no stragglers down here in the wrong end of the pen, because they're notorious for, trying to get in the wrong way. And yesterday I noticed the ducks. They did do not a freaking peek, but they sort of like clumped together in the middle of the pen, but they didn't lose it, like they normally do. And it wasn't the normal predator action. So, I didn't pay much heed to it and didn't get too concerned. And now they don't like Doug's running around like a crazy man. And the reason for that is we've got a smart predator, not a stupid one that's coming out, and being bold. This predator decided that it only wants to take the really easy stuff. And the easy stuff I'm talking about, the 2 ducks that I had to butcher for Doug, I skinned and I buried them in the top of the compost pile. And tonight I was walking around, and they must have, I didn't check this morning, but you can't see it. I don't know if you can see this, but the top of the compost pile, he dug the carcasses out, and the footprints that are here, it's really hard to see, but they're much smaller than Doug's footprints, and they lead over to here, and this is where he ate the skinned ducks. So he only got duck skin from the dead ducks. So I thought I had a skunk here coming around, but I don't think it's a skunk. I think and the tracks and the footprints going up the side of the compost pile are spaced out like a dog. I got a hunch it's a coyote, not a fox. The stride is a little bit too big. I might be wrong, but and the paw is too big, way too big, because Mr. Slim hanging in the tree, his paws are pretty small. So, and the fact that the ducks get a little too panicked than normal for Doug walking around the pen. So I think we've got some action happening again at night, but this time the coyote is staying away from the pen. He might be walking by it, but he's not charging it. He's not freaking the ducks out. He's just staying in the perimeter enough for the ducks to be aware that there's something out there, but not enough that like he was doing before. Like the coyote, the foxes and the coyotes, were running along the fence line, trying to find a way in, and they were getting shocked, and that's what now they figured out that the fence is like a no-go zone, and that the ducks are just a big torment in there for them, and they're looking for easy stuff, and the easy stuff they found was the top of the compost pile. So now I need to come up with a dead duck and set a trap of some sort. I was looking, if I cut down the corn plant, which I got to deal with my garden here pretty soon. It's over except for the carrots and the rutabaga, but I got to take the corn out, because the top of the compost pile I can see from my bedroom. So I think, but if he comes at night and I can't see it, if it's dark, forget it. I can't get the shot off. It's just too dark. You need night vision scope, and that's illegal in this country to have a night vision scope. So I don't know, but there's definitely something here. But he's smart. He's staying out of sight, not coming into the yard. He's not storming the fence. He's not pacing the pen. He's sharpened his game. Whatever whatever it is, he's not stupid. He's obviously, because I haven't got him and I haven't seen him, and this is the first time I've gotten wind that there's something here. Actually, something here. So so we're not predators again. We do have one, but it's smart. This one's a smart one. So I don't know how we're going to get a smart one other than traps, but I can't do traps because Doug's running the property actually Doug is more active now running the property than ever, and I think that's another thing that's making it harder for the predator, is the fact that Doug is really active on the perimeter. He's not like he was 2 months ago when he's much more aggressive on protecting his property. A lot more aggressive, actually. He's actually not even the same dog anymore. He's really, really territorial. Territorial people coming in the driveway now to the point that, you know, when they pull up in the car, they're actually looking out the window, and he doesn't even let them out of the vehicles. So he just stands there and looks at them. They don't know that he's not an attack dog, but you know, you got a 116-pound dog standing outside your car door, looking at you through the window, and he you think twice about opening the door if you got a brain. So I don't know. Doug's smarter. I think maybe that's what's making the predator smarter. Our Doug's more aggressive, which he's smart anyways, but he's more aggressive, and the predator's getting smarter, and he's outsmarting me. But now I know if I had a dead duck, I don't want a dead duck, but if I had one, you know, tomorrow I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna see what I can do. You know, I'm trying to think. I've got some cut up fox bait, but the problem is that it seems they want the carcass, you know, the skin, the scent of the skin, the meat. I've tried the meat hooks, and you know, they don't even touch it. They're not interested in the meat. I think it's the smell of the skunk, the smell of the duck, the feathers and everything that's bringing that brings them in. Because I've tried the meat, and hanging the meat, the hooks. You know, I had 3 different hooks all down, you know, and they didn't even touch them. Not even interested. But you know, it seems if there's feathers attached to it, you know, the smell, they're all over it. So if we get a dead duck, I know what I'm going to be doing with it. I'm going to be setting a trap on top of the compost pile, because they dug it up, and it's only been, well, today would have been day 2 or day 3 that that it was buried in the compost pile. So, and I didn't bury it that deep. I only buried it about 18 inches below the surface. So, but they dug it up. So we got predators.